So this is the story of how I went from 100 to 100,000 followers on TikTok and have seen 21,000 people come to Jesus in only 4 months. It's just crazy. In social media and technology, I try to be a learner. And so if something new comes out, I at least give it a shot. When I first got on TikTok, I thought, okay, look, I'm not 12, I don't dance, but I'm gonna give it a shot. When I jumped on, it was kind of discouraging because I would post something and just like nothing would happen. I think I had like 100 followers, it felt like, for forever. Gosh, 4 months ago, I decided I'm going to post the song Come Jesus Come, which I had posted earlier almost a year ago, and it did nothing. This time I posted it, and in 24 hours, it got 500,000 views. Now, this took me from like 100 to 30,000 followers, and that could have just plateaued because the song kind of stopped around the 500,000 views, which is still wonderful. On TikTok, you can go live if you have 1,000 followers and I think 10,000 views of videos. So I started going live. I was sharing my testimony of being a former crystal meth addict, having a radical encounter with the Holy Spirit, giving my life to Jesus. And somebody said they wanted to give their life to Jesus. And I was like, wow, is this really happening? So I prayed with them, walked them through that, told them to message me. So the next night, 10 people said yes. There was like 100 people a night. And as of today, it's 21,000 people that have given their lives to Jesus. What I started doing was I started saying, if you want to give your life to Jesus, type yes, put your first name, and stay on here to pray and confess Jesus as Lord. And then I created a landing page in my LinkedIn profile. When you click on it, it says at the top, I gave my life to Jesus. And in there is free resources for them to begin this process of discipleship. If you've never read the Bible before, there's some suggestions for them where to start. If they've never prayed before, some suggestions for helping them begin to talk to Jesus. And then very important, we've created 4 or 5 questions asked when looking for a good church. Again, I'm one person. I can't be a directory for every church in the United States. So the hope is these people will be walking through churches' doors after they've been saved to get baptized, being in community with people that love them and love Jesus. But what really has blown me away about it, if you're a Christian artist, don't try to sell things to people. I've never had to go, okay, what do I have to offer people? It's easy, it's Jesus. I don't have to go to the whiteboard for that. Just make it about building the kingdom, not a platform. You don't have to tell them to go listen to your music. You don't have to tell them to follow you. They do it anyways because you've earned their trust. For me, it's not a manipulative thing. I was really wanting people to get saved, and I tell them, hey, you don't have to buy anything. I don't need you to follow me. You don't have to give me your email. All I want to do is see you give your life to Jesus, come alive. And with that, God started using it to just expand the platform exponentially because, again, I started just building the kingdom, not a platform. You can have this huge number of people that follow you, and that's great and all, but the question is, what matters? Because streams, you can't take the number of streams into eternity with you. You can't take the number of followers into eternity with you. The only thing that really matters is people. Are we loving people? Are we thinking, how can we be a blessing? How can we bring Jesus into this person's life? When we start thinking like that, we stop posting things that say, check out my new song or click on the link and buy this. No, we just start thinking, what would I want to see that would lead me closer to Jesus? And people will follow the rest instinctively. There's lots of little details, of course, in my journey of things I've learned how to do better. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the one thing that God has really instilled in me, stop building my platform and start building his kingdom. Love you guys.